So today we are doing reading and writing fill in the blanks. You will get 4 to 5 questions in your PTE exam and you have to give only 2 or 2.5 minutes per question. Don't rush through the passage. Try to understand the context of that passage. Let's begin with this question. They are talking about heart. We came to know the heart functions. They are talking about heart. The heart functions as a pump at the center of the circulatory system. In humans, it is located in chest cavity between lungs a bit to the left. They are talking about how the heart functions and where it is located. The heart consists of 4 chambers surrounded by very strong muscular wall, the myocardium. The upper chamber, the right and left arteria, dash blood entering the heart. They are talking about the upper chamber of the heart in which there are 2 arteries, the right and the left. They dash blood entering the heart. Now open the options. Now the upper chamber, the right and the left arteria, transfer the blood entering the heart, repel, receive or lower. So blood is entering in the heart. These 2 arteries are receiving the blood that is entering to the heart. And the lower chamber, now earlier they are talking about the upper chamber, now they are talking about the lower chamber. The lower chamber, the right and the left ventricle pump the blood out of the heart via pulmonary and the systematic circulatory system. The 2 systems work as dash. The 2 systems work as follow. The 2 systems work as follows because both the system work simultaneously. Blood from the body enters the right atrium, dash passed into the right ventricle. That blood from the body enter the right atrium and dash passed into. Now we are talking about a process of how the heart functions. It is a type of a process, like where the blood is coming and then from where it is going. So we are talking about a process. So has, had and been. These words are used for the past and we are talking about a process. So process can never be in a past. So is passed into the right ventricle. In the lungs, the blood releases carbon dioxide. Now they are talking about when the blood goes to the lungs. In lungs, blood releases carbon dioxide and absorb oxygen and is then dashed back to the heart. The blood releases carbon dioxide in the lungs and absorb oxygen and then dash back to the heart, then goes back to the heart. Now, goes back means transported back, right? Yes. Now come to the next question. It is women more than men who are disproportionately more dashed to the effect of climate change, who are more like suffering from the effect of climate change. Women are suffering. So the word related to suffering is vulnerable. Being exposed to attack or being exposed to something harmful. Vulnerable means. Next, this is not only because women perform to 90% of agriculture work on farm. This is not only because of this reason, but also because of other they face. What women can face? They can face some problems, some difficulties. So the difficulties and problems related word is challenges. They face challenges. This increase their vulnerability to climate change and dash them of their ability to manage its impact. This increase their vulnerability, this increase their effect of harmfulness and to climate change and dash them of their ability to manage its impact. That deprives them. And at last, with limited access to resources, knowledge, and technical assistance, many of them have not been able to live up to their dash and fully achieve their dreams. They can't live up to their abilities, they can't live up to their own strength, and they can't achieve their dreams. So they can't live up their abilities, or we can say capacities, and fully achieve their dreams. Next. Now we came to know that they are talking about soil, they are talking about earth. Soil is the earth's pressile skin that anchors all life on earth. It is comprised of countless species that create a dash and complex ecosystem. Now they are talking about ecosystem. Ecosystem is dash and complex. So ecosystem can't be sympathetic. Ecosystem can't be aerodynamics, because aerodynamic related to air. And now here we are talking about soil, earth. So we are talking about land. So the word and is used to join the same family word. So the word related to complex is dynamic, and ecosystem can be dynamic and complex. Now the dash to agriculture from natural vegetation. Natural vegetation is changed to agriculture. So the word related to changed is transition. Transition is changing from one to another. The transition to agriculture from natural vegetation often cannot hold on the soil, and many of these plants such as coffee, cotton, palm oil, soybean, wheat, and can actually increase soil erosion beyond soil ability to maintain itself. Now the effect of soil erosion go beyond the laws of dash land. Soil erosion happens on land, and now they are talking about loss of dash land. Now they are talking about land. Land can't be hostile, ductile, or textile. Land can be only fertile land. It has led to increased pollution and sedimentation in streams and rivers, clogging these waterways and causing declines in fish and other dash. Now, and is used to join the two words from the same family. Now here they are talking about fish. So other related to something related to fishes. So it can't be resources, because resources is not related to fish. It can't be food. It can't be stuff. So fish and other species. Now come to next question. Now they are talking about archaeology and human past. Archaeology is the study of our human past. The evidence that archaeologists use to answer these questions is often found during excavation or digs. The dash evidence can dash objects like the poetry, jewelry, building material, coins, weapons, and tools. The evidence can include these objects. Evidence have these objects. Evidence can include these objects like pottery, jewelry, building material, coins, weapons, and tools. Soil samples from archaeological sites can reveal information about past environments, like what kind of plants were dash. Now we know that after verb third form will come. So we have verb third form here. Plants were grown. Features like ditches, pits, post holes, and the remains of walls can help archaeologists piece dash what building looked like. So the meaning of pieced is to accumulate. So something to accumulate, pieced, up, away, down, together. So the walls help archaeologists piece together, because we are accumulating something together. And then scientific dash on teeth can even show where people came from. Scientists do the research. So scientific dash on teeth. Scientific reasons, questions, experiments, prove. They are scientists do the research. So scientists are also performing the experiments. Yeah. Next question. The space work for an astronaut can be inside or outside. Now they are talking about space and astronauts. Inside, they can monitor machine and the work is dash out alongside the craft. They are talking about the inside. Now inside they can monitor the machines and the work is performed. Work is performed. So the performed related word is work is carried out. Then outside the craft. Now here they are talking about inside the craft and now they are talking about the outside the craft. They can see how the seed react in space. Some seeds companies send seeds to them to dash how seed changes their biological character. Some companies send their seeds to someone to check how these seeds changes. So they sending their material for the checking. So they are sending their material for investigating. When outside the craft, they can set dash experiments or clean up the space rubbish. Now, or is used. So the opposite words are used in and outside the or, with or. They can set dash experiments. Now here it is clean up. Now we can use setup. And the experiment should be set up. Or you can see here clean up and setup. Next question. Never has the carbon footprint of multinational corporations. Now they are talking about carbon footprints, multinational corporations, been under such intense scrutiny, intercity travel journey or long haul fights to dash face-to-face business meetings. Now they are talking about face-to-face business meetings. So the face-to-face business meeting should be conducted, contribute significantly to greenhouse gases and the resulting dash on the environment. The greenhouse gases and their resulting impact on the greenhouse gases are impacting on the environment. So their impact. So the word related to impact is strain. And the innovation allow stimulated face-to-face meetings to be held across continent. These innovation allow these meetings to held across all the continent without the time or without the time dash or environmental burden. They are not pressurized something. They are not giving any burden. So without the time pressure, because they do not have any type of pressure of time. The firm virtual live technology, however, can bring people together from up to 5 dash locations anywhere in the world, up to the 5 different locations, like in the world, anywhere from the world up to the 5 different locations. So word related to the different is separate, from 5 separate location anywhere in the world with dash transmission qualities, with very good qualities, with very extraordinary qualities. So the word related to extraordinary or very good or is unrivaled, that better than other. Unrivaled means better than other. So it's extraordinary or it's a good transmission qualities. Yes.